Hi everyone, good afternoon, and this is Stephanie, and I am the live streamer from our company Ink Tank. As you can see the logo from my back. So we are a professional manufacturer of printing consumables, and we produce the inkjet cartridges, and besides we also supply the toner cartridges, toner powder, CISS, and the color ribbons. So today I'm gonna introduce you firstly about our company, and then I'm gonna show you 4 series of products, and 3 of them are ink cartridges, and another one is the ink pack. So I'm gonna show you the the color, the structure, the targeted market, as well as the targeted printer of these products. And thirdly, we're gonna do a little bit demo about how this ink pack works on the printer and how it is printed out. And lastly, if you have any questions, I will have about 5 to 10 minutes to answer your question. So please feel free to post your question on this platform. And if you're interested in our products or in our company, please follow us on Facebook and YouTube, and you'll find more interesting information on that. Alright, so firstly about our company. So the name of our company is Ink Tank, and we are established in year 1995. So back then we only have 30 employees, and then after 10 years of development, the number of employees grew to 300. So this is a huge growth from then, and we could see that we were established very early, and up to now we already have about 25 years of experience in overseas market. And today our products are sold to over 40 countries in the world, and among which the Europe, America, Africa, and Asia accounts for 25% of the compatible market. So 40 countries. And how do we manage the demands from all those customers? The answer is that we source the 3,000 printers from all over the world, because we know that even it's from the same brand, for example the Canon, but they have different versions in different parts of the world. So in order to suit the unique demands for our customers, we bought these 3,000 printers, and our professional R&D team will develop these cartridges and chip uniquely suitable for these printers. And for all these products, they will go through 100% of inspection before their delivery. So we focus very much on our customers, and we also provide the value-added service for them. And in year 2011, we firstly start our automatic production, and today we already have 30 automatic production lines. And from these production lines, we could achieve the monthly capacity of 8.5 million pieces. So that was really a large capacity, and that means that we could not only hold the small tailor-made orders from customers, but also the large mass production orders. Alright, and besides, apart from our factory, we also have our own warehouse, and it covers 30,000 square meters. So this is where the products are stored before they go to shipment. And besides, we also provide the chip upgrade policy to our customers. So currently we have 3 different solutions. The first one is, if we find that this printing consumable, they need to be upgraded, then our customers could choose to send these products back to us, and we do the upgradation for them, and we resend these products to them. And the second one is that for the firmware upgradation, we develop the downgrade upgradation packages, and then we send to our customers, and then we could guide them to do the upgradation remotely. And the third solution is that this is also another feature of our company, because we developed our Unismart upgradation package. So this is a kind of equipment, this is a device. So we could send this device to our customer, and then this device will guide the customers to do the upgradation. Okay, so this is something about the chip upgradation and some important figures about our company. So if you're interested in us, please follow us on Facebook and YouTube. Okay, so the second part is about the products. So today I chose 4 series of products to show you the structure and the specifications. So firstly, we'll start from this. This is the C580 and C581, and this is the ink cartridges. As you can see, there are 6 of them, and totally 5 colors, because this one is an extra large for the black color. So totally we have 5 different colors: the yellow, the black, and the cyan. We'll start here. I think we'll switch to another camera to show you the details of this ink cartridges. Okay, so there are 6 of them and totally 5 colors: the cyan, magenta, photo blue, yellow, and black, and the extra large black one. So these 6 cartridges, it goes in a set. However, if you want only 2 or 3 or 4 of them, we could also make it as a set. So we made it according to our customers' demands. Okay, so for this set of cartridges, they are sold in European markets. These are one of our best sellers. So I'm going to use one color to show you more details of it. Okay, so let's have a look around it. Okay, so we'll see here that this is the middle tag of this product, and from that we could see that this serial number is C-581, and it means that it is used for the printer from Canon, and the serial number is 581, which means it is used for European market, and the color of this cartridge is cyan. Okay, as we slowly rotate it, we could see that there is a handlebar. So this is somewhere during the installation. If you want to install this cartridge to the printer, we have to first press this handlebar and then install it and then release it, so that this cartridge will be fixed. Okay, so this is the handlebar, and next to the handlebar is another chip. So this chip is an important component. It's an important component on this cartridge, because it is used for the printer to recognize this cartridge, and from this chip we could read how much residue amount of ink it has in the cartridge. Okay, so the handlebar and the chip, and next to the chip there's an orange cap. There's an orange cap. So beneath the orange cap there is an ink outlet. So the ink outlets need to be connected to the print head in the printer. So that means we need to take this orange cap off before installation. So we take this off and we install, then the ink outlet could be connected to the print head. Okay, so as we're moving, we could see that there is a label on the side, and it says that if it's not recognized by the printer, then you have to remove and reinstall up to 5 attempts. Okay, and on the other side, we could see that there are two concaves here, actually two concaves here in this cartridge, and in this concave there's where the ink lies, the ink of cyan. As I move it, we could see it's moving inside. We could see much clearly if we use the yellow one, right? If we move, we could see the ink is moving inside. And next to the ink is another concave. This is the sponge. Okay, so this is the sponge. The sponge is used to absorb the ink and release it slowly and evenly to the printer through the ink outlet. So if there's no sponge, then the ink will just go splattered out through this ink outlet. So this sponge is also very important. Right? So this is basically the structure of C581 and C580, and I will show you again in the combination. So totally they have 6 in the set and 5 colors. So this is specifically designed for European markets and for the Canon printer. Right, so this is the first product that I'm gonna show you. Okay, so the second series of products is this. So this is another kind of ink cartridge, and this is also for European market. We could see that they have 4 colors and also 5 in the set, because the black, it has an extra large one, right? So I will use only one of them to show you in details. So this cartridge, from the middle tag, we could see that the serial number of it is E-202XL, which means that this is used on the printer from Epson. And then the serial number is 202XL, means that it's used for certain type of printer in Europe. Okay, and the color of it is cyan. So this is the middle tag. And then moving this way slowly, we could see that there is a handlebar here, and as I mentioned, from this one we can have a comparison that this is a handlebar, and this is used to fix this cartridge into the printer. Okay, and moving, we could see that there is a chip here. So the chip is in the shape of an M, so we call it the M-shaped chip, and this is patent protected, so you are free to sell it on Amazon and Alibaba and other platforms, because we design it ourselves and we own this patent. And this chip is for the printer to recognize this cartridge and to see how much amount of residue ink it has in this cartridge. Alright, so this chip is different from that on this one. Alright, so keep moving, we could see the same orange cap, and beneath it is the ink outlet. So we need to take this orange cap off and then install, so the ink outlet could be connected to the printer, right? Yeah, the ink outlet. Okay, so moving the label here, and some parts for fixation for the printer to recognize this cartridge. Okay, so that is the E202 So the E202 is used in European markets on the Epson printer, and it has 4 different colors with an extra large black one. And I'll show you again about how it looks like. Oops. Alright, this is a chip, the very important components in it. I'll try not to touch the chip. Okay, so this is the E-202XL. Alright. Okay, so the third product I'm gonna show you is another cartridge, but it is for commercial use. So it is something like this. So we could see that this is very large because it is for commercial use, and the lifespan for it is very long. Well, it has 4 colors, but I can't. And okay, it has 4 colors. The lifespan is about 5,000 pages, and for this black one, you see the black is always larger than other colors. So for the black one, it goes to 10,000 pages, and for the other 3 colors, the yellow, the cyan, and the magenta, they have 5,000 pages of life period. And the speed of the printing goes to 24 ppm, which is very fast comparing with the toner cartridge. So this kind of a cartridge is very cost efficient. Okay, so we have these 3 colors plus a black one. Okay, so I'll use one of them to show you more details. So firstly, we could have a look at the middle tag. We could see its serial number is 973XY, and it's in the color of yellow. We could see there's an arrow here, and it shows the direction for installation. So we will install it this way into the printer. Okay, so we will go along with the direction of the arrow to see what details are there. So you can see that there is a chip. So there's a chip. The chip is also uniquely designed by our R&D team, and it is used for the printer to recognize this cartridge. Alright, and beside this chip, we could see that there are 2 holes. So the first hole, which is the hole that is close to the chip, is used for the printer to inject air into this cartridge, and the air goes into this cartridge, and then it will extrude the ink out of this cartridge through this hole. So this is the ink outlet. So the air injection hole and the ink outlet. We could see that there's a very thin membrane on top of the ink outlet, and we will not break it because it will automatically break it by the printer after we install it into the printer, right? So the chip and the air injection hole and the ink outlet. Okay, so keep moving. You could see that this is the parts for this cartridge to be fixed into the printer, right? And then the caution label here, and then the pull tag here, the tail tag here. So before installation, we have to take off this pull tag because beneath it there's another air hole. And if we take off this tag, then this hole will allow air to flow into this cartridge so that it could maintain a balance, a pressure balance between the air and the ink. So this step actually is very important. We need to take it off first and then install it into the printer. Alright, so this is 973XY, and this is also sold in the European market. It has 3 different colors for 5,000 pages of lifespan, and then an extra large, which is a 10,000 pages lifespan for the black one. So this is 973, and it's used for European market. Okay, and the fourth one, the last series of product I'm going to show you is the ink pack. So it's not the cartridge anymore, it is the ink pack. As you can see, there are 4 of them, and as usual, the black is always the biggest. And then we have it in yellow, and in magenta, and the last one in cyan. Okay, so I'll use the black one to show you what's on it. So we could see from this tag that the serial number for this product is E-9461, which means that it is used for Epson and for European markets, the ink pack. Okay, so it's an ink pack for European Epson. And below it we could see a little picture show you how to take it off and install it into the printer. So basically you could use the hand ring here. So there is a hand ring, you can see here. We could take it here, or we could just hold the handlebar to install it into the tray or take it out. Okay, so this is a handlebar, and then we could have a close look at what are the things on the handlebar. So firstly, there is a chip. Okay, so the chip is used for the printer to recognize this cartridge and to know the residue amount of ink it has on it. And next to the chip is the ink outlet. So the ink will go out of this ink pack through this outlet. And actually here it has a outlet around this way. Actually it connects to a very soft tube inside. You can't see it, but I think maybe you can feel the shape as I am touching it. So there is a tube. It connects directly to the ink outlet, and it goes all the way to the middle part. So this is the tube. The purpose of it is to help to absorb the ink out of this ink pack. Okay, especially when you have used maybe 3/4 of this ink and there's just a little bit at the end of this pack. So this tube could help to absorb the ink out of this bag and through this ink outlet. Okay, so this one is very simple, nice structure, and this one is also used for European market. It has 4 different colors: the cyan, magenta, yellow, and black. This one is for commercial use, which means that it has a very fast printing speed. So for example, for the black one, it could reach 35 to 75 ppm, and depends on the printer efficiency. And for the small one, the same, fast for its printing speed, and it could have a very long lifespan according and comparing with the toner cartridge. Okay, so that will be the product introduction. Today we had an introduction of 4 different products. The first one is a C581 for European markets, the ink cartridge, and the second is the E202, also for European markets, the ink cartridge, and the third one is the ink cartridge for commercial use, in European markets. Okay, and the fourth one is also for European markets, but it is the ink pack, also in 4 colors. Alright, so that will be the end of today's product introduction. And next I'll have my colleague to help me to do a printing to show you how it looks like based on this ink pack. So we will switch the camera to that printer to show you how it looks like on the printer. Okay, you can see that's very fast printing, and let's see how it goes with the ink pack that I just showed you. You can see that the characters and the numbers and figures are very clear, and so is the color. We only have the black color in this testing page, but I believe that you could see it. It's very clear. It's very clear from here. And this is print on the ink pack that I just showed you, and this is the E9461 used for Epson in European markets. Okay, so that will be the end of this live streaming. And again, if you have any questions, please post your question on the platform. We will answer it for you. And if you're interested in our company, please follow us on Facebook and YouTube. And that will be the end of it, and see you next time. Bye.